What is up, everybody? Back here with another video. This time we are doing another Boruto preview. This is for episode 174. Let's get into this. This episode started off pretty well. You get the scene with Mujino and Konohamaru fighting off the divine tree vines, I guess you could say. The things that suck up their chakra. Mujino gets caught lagging a bit, gets his chakra absorbed, same with the feudal lord. So it comes to that point where Konohamaru and Mujino realize that their top priority should be getting the feudal lord out of there, because he could serve as proof of what happened in this land. So with that information, Konohamaru tells Mujino to take the feudal lord and to go into dip, because he's the only person that can expose everything that has happened in this place. Because if he dies, everybody could chop this up and be like, oh, this is just hearsay. Who's gonna listen to just two shinobi? If anything, they're gonna just say they have a grudge against him because they got their asses beat by him once before. So with that, Mujino takes the feudal lord, I'm guessing because he's definitely weaker at this point compared to Konohamaru, because he got his chakra absorbed once again. This motherfucker, constantly with his chakra absorbed. Like, God, I swear this man cannot catch a break. So, after Mujino leaves, Konohamaru still fighting off the plant. He goes into another room and he finds a bunch of the people trapped in some catalyst, and that's when everything clicks for him. He's like, okay, I know what this is. This is the divine tree. At first he didn't know what it is, because he didn't know what the core of the divine tree looked like. But if you guys do remember, in the 4th grade ninja war, when the original divine tree was activated by White Zetsu, I believe it was, Konohamaru, he doesn't remember anything except for waking up and everybody crawling out of those little catalyst things that he sees everybody trapped in that room. So that's how he remembers. That's how he realizes that this is in fact the divine tree. So just in case if you guys weren't clear or didn't really know how Konohamaru knew about it, that's how. Those vines, those catalysts literally captured everybody in every village throughout the war zone, like, except for Kakashi, Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto. Other than that, everybody else got captured. Oh, and the Hokage. The 4 reanimated Hokage, they didn't get captured either, but that was because of their reanimations. So moving on, we see Konohamaru kind of get pushed back more and more, because as you saw last episode, his arm got his chakra sucked out of, so his one arm is completely useless. That's when both Boruto and Sarada pull up. Sarada instantly uses her fire style and burns down the vines, which was a very smart play. It'll take away their chances of getting their chakra absorbed once again. But if you guys were wondering, I'm guessing the reason Konohamaru didn't do the fire style himself was because his one arm was completely useless, so he couldn't weave the hand signs, and I don't think he knows how to do one-handed signs or one-handed jutsus. That I mean, but yeah, after Boruto and Sarada pull up, Konohamaru instantly is like, what the hell are you guys doing? But then at the same time, he's instantly like, thank God, because I was definitely in peril at the moment. So with that, Konohamaru starts breaking down what's happening to Boruto and Sarada. And then Victor ends up showing up, and for the fucking third time, he catches Konohamaru lacking with this fucking wind jutsu, bro. Like, Kai's Konohamaru, bro, like, he's so trash now. Like, how do you get caught lacking by the same jutsu 3 times? For Boruto and Sarada, this is their second time getting hit with it. I mean, they didn't even get hit with it the first time. Like, they saw it. They saw Mujino and Konohamaru get hit with it. So they should have known about it. But at the same time, I'll let them pass. But Konohamaru, what the fuck? Moving on, it cuts to Mia, I believe her name is. She asks some employee like what's happening. The employee tells her that the president's voice came on, and then all this shit started to happen, and that she should evacuate. She looks at the ring, thinks of Boruto, and then starts running, I'm guessing, towards the company. And honestly, I hate characters like this. Like, there's no point. She brings up her husband or her brother or whoever the hell that was. I'm guessing it was her husband who gave her that ring. Like, you got the information you needed from Boruto. You know he's dead. So there's 0 point in her going there. At this point, she's just gonna be a liability. I honestly don't get it, but it's whatever. She signed a death warrant. Be gone. I don't care. It cuts to Mujino and the feudal lord heading towards the exit, but then you already know the bad assistant, Victor's assistant, pulls up and stops him. And guys, this was mad surprising. Right here, this is where my mouth dropped in the anime. When Orochimaru comes and saves Mujino by completely vaporizing the assistant. I don't even know what he did. He literally pulled up and just made her go poof. And I was just like, damn, he really got that type of energy. So that was dope. There was a second guy with Orochimaru, which 100%, like, I think it's Log. I think it's going to be Log who pulls up and saves both Sarada and Boruto from Deepa. Because we know that, yes, Sarada and Boruto both got stronger, but they are still no match for Deepa. Like, that's just facts. They didn't have enough training for that. They've improved 100%, but not enough to be taking on Deepa. Victor ends up using an Earth-style jutsu to separate Boruto and Sarada from Konohamaru. So it's gonna be Victor versus Konohamaru until Konohamaru gets some back up, which from the preview of the next episode, I'm guessing that's gonna be Orochimaru who's gonna be backing up Konohamaru, and it's gonna be Log, Mitsuki's older brother, or a clone, I guess you could say, backing up Boruto and Sarada, because after Victor splits up Boruto and Sarada, Deepa ends up showing up, and that's when they had their little altercation. Deepa explains why he does this, in which Boruto and Sarada are very, very pissed about, because they're like, that's a complete shit reason of why to do this. Honestly, you didn't even have like a goal in mind. You just did that shit for the fuckery, which that's why I like Deepa. And it seems like Deepa's not gonna be no bitch. No, like, he's not gonna be a fucking bitch character like, I don't even know what his name was. That's how forgettable he was. The, like, Otsutsuki guy with the fishing rod, like him. Like, I feel like this is the villain on the anime filler list. That's like, this is fire. And when I say filler, I'm guessing like mostly filler, didn't really come up in the manga. There are like ties in this arc that portray to the manga, so 100% if you haven't read the manga, highly recommend. It's really, really good. But other than that, that's all it's gonna be for this episode review. If you liked, leave a like, subscribe, share, put notifications on, because I post all the time, not only previews of episodes, but also manga reviews and gameplay on Call of Duty and other games. So please join me, I would greatly appreciate it. Peace.